Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Escape from Tarkov single player. Today we're going back to customs. I mean, we have to. Honestly, I just have too many tasks there. I wanted to go to Interchange again, because I do have the task to visit a couple of shops there, and I have the tasks to, I think, kill some scavs or something on Interchange. And we're going there pretty much right after this, I think. That's the next destination. But I'm in the mood for a bit of a shorter run now, and gotta be honest with you, more so than anything else, I want to test out the recording, because I've updated the drivers, and these ones seem to play, well, previously at least, on old versions of both OBS and the previous hotfix for the drivers. They played a lot worse than the previous ones with AMD and OBS interacting with each other and all that good stuff, which, well, I say good stuff sarcastically, because as you well know, the previous time I tried to record something, the game crashed right as I was approaching the exfiltration area, oddly enough. So, yeah, yikes, basically, is all I can say. We have to mark Tigers, and I think that's what I'm going to try and do today. There's several Tiger vehicles in customs, and I'm going to need to mark more or less all of them. There's also fuel tankers to mark, but I think I should do this like Tigers first, and then the fuel things afterwards in like a different raid, because I think this is going to be a lot easier. Nice shot. Even if I say so myself, right? Still, it's a pretty neat shot. I'm just hoping against hope that this doesn't crash on me horribly. Now, I'm also looking for a number of hideout items, mostly some relatively cheap stuff. I was able to pick up a few things off a fence the last few days. But I still need like one of those special wrenches, some nuts, I don't think I need bolts, I need wires. It's, yeah, these things I need. Actually, I need them enough to put them in that container. Can't see anything. Is that armor repair kit, really? Wait, armor repair kit, not weapon repair kit? Yeah, armor repair kit. Okay. Certainly useful. In fact, I would say extremely useful, even. course, the big problem is this is going to slow me down so much in every imaginable way. But the other two Tigers are over there. Looking at the compass, like in that direction. Okay, I mean... Customs isn't a particularly large map. I reckon I can do it. And get to the exit, because... right now... what I need to do is I need to focus on just streamlining tasks as much as I can. But as you can see, this is going to be a problem, because I can't move anymore. I need this badly, though. This is like one of those things that I really need. You mean one of those many things that you really need? Checking out. Well, look, yes, it's a complicated thing maintaining all your equipment. Not relying on traders and stuff, or trying not to at any rate. Yikes. Okay. I mean, just sprint on, I suppose, bit by bit. It's going to take a while. Okay. He's down, that's good. I doubt he was alone, though. Thankfully, this is a short rifle. That actually matters, because they won't see me from over there. Until I'm ready to be seen and I peek around. Okay, what else do I have? I have a golden thing over there, but I need to pick it up first. And then, yeah, pharmacist, optional. Ooh, I also have pharmacist from... Obtain the case containing the device on customs. It's in one of the rooms in dorms. I could do that probably, but it'll take a bit of time. I'm not sure how much I have. Zdarov. You absolute bastard. Okay, I've actually regenerated most of my stamina while I was shooting, which is, well, I would say a creative way of regenerating stamina, definitely. Christ almighty, why am I carrying the heaviest thing known to mankind? I have to find some cover. Okay, that was one magazine. I don't need to fill anything, that's fine. How many bullets did that guy take? I mean, he has to be hurting, right? I have no doubts he has... He bled out. Oh, that is wonderful. He bled to death. Couldn't heal up fast enough, I guess. Maybe too many injuries. I understand the big problem was the shots were kind of all over the place, but he was a fair distance away, so I probably got him like once in the leg, once in the arm, once in the stomach, once in the thorax or something, so like injuries all over the place, nothing lethal, but yeah, he just bled out in like a couple of seconds later, so. Lots of fighting over there. So I need to find the Zippo on customs also on in dorms. I think it's going to be too much to try and do both Tiger Safari and that in one run. But I'm probably going to be able to do all of Tiger Safari in, like, right now. I reckon I could do that. But I mean, 30 bullets to kill that guy was admittedly a bit much. I think it was just a scav eventually, or maybe like a player scav, but doesn't matter. Okay. We're ready to go? I reckon so. I'm going to just go down the middle over here this time. A bit risky, but given my stamina, I think I need to cut the distance between me and whoever's in the gas station as quickly as possible. And if there's a lot of people... that could be a problem, of course. No, I don't see anyone. I want to say kind of an empty raid. Thus far, I think a lot of the action is focused around dorms. Which probably means it's not the worst idea to ignore it. Yeah, fighting coming up behind me. Might as well duck here for a minute. Also, big part of the... Shush. I think I can hear someone moving. Okay, door's closed. Door on the end's closed as well. Okay, all things considered. Someone's... Yeah, someone's really going at it over there. That's fine. Maybe I'll finally get to finish my sentence. Part of the reason why this is happening, and why I'm assuming I'm going to have a slightly easier time than usual, is because I've been moving pretty quickly through the map. So whenever I made noise, I've moved out of the way. And noise is what attracts... well, everyone really, PMCs and scavs, they both come sort of... they both move around partially based on noise, and so if you keep moving quickly and making noise, you'll sort of have them always behind you, but you won't give them an opportunity to catch up to you most of the time. Which is a good thing. Okay, car med kit I don't think I need. Paracord I do. Do I have one of these in... I think I have one of these in the stash, but that's okay. Can't open this, right? Yeah, don't have the keys. pretty unfortunate. Don't see any juice or anything that's going to be readily available. That would have been helpful. Not so much if I wasn't carrying the heaviest thing known to mankind in a 2x3 square, but... Oh, this is for a 12-gauge shotgun or what? Yeah. MTS 255. Cylinder. Oof, that's no good. Cylinder's great if you're out hunting for ducks and small little birds or whatever, but for, shall we say, military purposes, it doesn't really cut it. Okay, where's the next... There's one there, one over there, okay. 2 more tigers to mark, and I'm relatively close to the end. 25 minutes left on the raid, so... we really have time. So I'll make sure all my stamina's back, because there's probably going to be people that I'm going to have to deal with sort of down towards the checkpoint, maybe. Okay, I could be just blind, but I don't really see anyone. Come on, stamina. I mean, chances are most of the folks in this area left towards customs, right? Towards customs, towards dorms, right? Certainly makes sense to me. Okay, nothing in here. I'm gonna have to stop for a few seconds, catch my breath. This is tense as all hell. That's where I need to find the key, unfortunately. Haven't been successful thus far, but who knows? Maybe my luck's about to change. Right. Tiger Safari is done. Now we just need to extract out of here. I don't think that's a person. Looted already. I doubt someone didn't pick it up if it was here, but there's a salvo at least. I might have to do something about that key, because I've never found it. I know that it's quote-unquote supposed to be there, but I've literally never found it, so... yeah. Like I said, might have to do something. Considering I have plenty of time, I want to check this out, and I want to check the, stuff way in the back too, just in case. It's useless. The VOG's pretty nice though. Take the VOG. Well, there is a nasty little bug on my screen. Okay. Let's just get you out of there, buddy. Yeah, I want to stuff the check. I want to check the stuff over there. Gets me close to the extract. Also might find some technical items. I know the best places to find them would probably be the fort and like the middle of the area. Usually several of those large boxes there that you can check. They tend to have nice stuff in them. But over here seems mostly empty, which is alright. You know. It's perfectly fine. How much do I have? 12 energy left, so I have about 2 minutes, right? Until I run out. Unless I find some food over here, which... I mean, it's, you know, it's not uncommon to find food over here. EKP. The slide. This is what I was looking for. Toolbox can have something useful. Wires. Alright, it is technically one of the things that I needed. Mark 17 mag, not so much. Okay, we have 2 sports bags, so hopefully like an energy drink or something, please. Not the kind of energy drink that I needed, no. But I'll take it because I think it sells for at least a tiny bit of money. Okay, all my hopes resting on this one, come on. Well, not all my hopes, I don't really need food all that badly, but come on. Okay, that'll do. That will do. This is not a Tigr, right? I think it is. But it's not one of the ones that I need to mark. Oddly enough. Okay, given how much time I have, I can check out one more spot for technical items. Should have at least something, and that's sort of the building a little bit past the extract. So the extract is right there, ZB0111. Oh, sorry, 1011. 60 meters away. Probably like 80, 90 meters away maybe is another big building that's fairly open, mostly in ruins, but has a few toolboxes and stuff inside it. Or at least it should. If I'm remembering right. And that door's open, which means there were people here. Can't hear anyone though. That's okay. Okay. How much do I have? 16 energy. Ooh. We're gonna cut it close. It's not really like 70 meters, it's more like 5 meters to the right, but still. Gotta pay attention for rats. I don't mean literal man-sized rodents, because for the last time, there are no man-sized rodents underneath the Imperial City of Mordheim. However, gotta check out for them, just in case. Sometimes they camp extracts, bushes like there or over there. Over there in the back, which is why I'm always sort of keeping an eye out for... Or I keep one eye sort of looking towards the left every time I run up here. This is the building I was talking about. Spruts. I might... Or is it sprats, right? Might be able to eat that. I'm definitely able to eat that and get rid of my energy problems permanently for the rest of the raid. Okay, beautiful. And while I'm here, I can also heal myself with the car kit. Not because I need it, but just for experience sake. Does it level up my experience? I think it should, right? There's stuff down here, and then there's stuff up here as well. Oof, too much noise. Shouldn't have done that. That's right. Oof, I need that. Winston one for bad habit, right? Yeah. Almost have enough for bad habit, like the full quest. It's kind of impressive. I'm basically doing the quest before I even got it, so, you know. It does make you feel like a veteran and all that, even though you're not necessarily one. Gives you a feeling of power of sorts, right? Honestly, looting this building at the very end of the raid kind of feels like shopping, because it doesn't matter how heavy something is, you can always get it to the extract, because the extract's right bloody there. So it just feels right. Generally speaking, it's the best way to, or maybe not the best, but it's a better way to do things. To search for loot at the very end, because you're close to the exit and you don't have to run around lugging all the loot for someone else. And it's not just an ego thing of you lugging it around for someone else, it's also not very useful to lug it around for so long, because you're sacrificing mobility in combat and stuff like that. So this way, if you loot at the very end, you get the majority of your loot at the very end, you don't have to worry about mobility as much, or at all, really. Okay, defuel's very useful. I need it. I don't need this, because I can buy it off of someone. I do need fond, though, I think. Which means I'm going to drop this. I'm going to pick up fond. Because, again, that's pretty common ammo. I can get it most places. Of course, this is one of those do as I say, not as I do situations, because... Fear not, I am fully aware that I've been running around with the heaviest thing I can find in the early game for pretty much the entirety of the raid. But that's okay. Did I leave the door open? Okay. I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me. No. Nobody here, or are they already extracted? Either way, doesn't matter. Good, so as you can see, still tons of quests, mainly in two areas, around the end of the map, at the car park, and in dorms. So, honestly, that's okay. We got a lot of very important items, mostly those nuts, and can now go ahead and do our job. Okay, so like I said, I can now go ahead and do our job. Sorry for the little jump cut there. I had to bring myself some water, and I also wanted to cut the video here, make sure I don't end up with a corrupt video file or something in case the game crashes. Or rather, my graphics card crashes. Just 4 kills. Pretty much exactly what I was looking for. A quiet raid where I can pick up a load of items that I need. Now, there's a couple of quote-unquote tools that I need, as in items that are classified as tools that can be reused for crafting. There's like a special pair of pliers or a special wrench or something. They're very rare, and I'll see if I can't grab. Try again, Juggernaut. This time in English. I will see if I can't grab some of them from Fence. There we go. That wasn't difficult to say. but generally they're going to be really hard to come by. However, the other stuff that I picked up, like those nuts and the wire and stuff like that, is going to be all used for hideout crafting, and I can also turn in Tigr Safari too, so I think I'm going to free up a good bit of space in the stash now, because I can actually do some crafting. If this chooses to ever load. Right, so first of all, let's go over to character, and then you can see just how terrible the stash situation is. Firearms down, firearms in the middle. Over here, mostly stuff like ammunitions, medical items, first aid and so on. Food over here, which most of it I need for either trade-ins or tasks. More ammo, grenades and a couple of guns, ammo and grenades, and then over here is just weapons. But to this, I now need to add the armor repair kit. So as you can see, really the stash is perfect. There's nothing. In fact, it is so perfect that you can't even move anything around inside it. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2. That should be enough for gym level 1, maybe. Wire should be good also. Load that. Another wire. Defuel, I need for later. This I need for later too. Hello? No? Guess not. Sorry about that. Let's go into a hideout, see if we can't craft anything. I'm pretty sure I unlocked the ability to do so now. Maybe not. Oh, by the way, haven't shown you this. This happened while I wasn't playing. I just logged in yesterday and the day before yesterday to just check fences deals and to do this. So the defective wall, I've mopped up the floor and I've dismantled the wall once with the giant hammer thing, which I picked up in the rerun of Shoreline that I did after the game crashed. And now I can disassemble this or tidy up this room inside. So we've destroyed the wall. It revealed a door. We opened the door and we found a hidden room inside the stash, or inside the inside the hideout. I'm sorry, it's very late in the evening when I'm recording. And so we now need to tidy the room up, fix it up, get the lighting over here and all that good stuff. Speaking of, I need 2 more wires for illumination level 2. That's a shame. And then over here, I need the hard drive. Of course I do. I haven't found the hard drive yet. For level 2 over here, I need more of these things. Yikes. Yeah, they're going to be tough to find. I think I'm going to do like a 4, 5, 6 or so raids, maybe off camera. I'm going to try and leave the task doing, quote unquote, for on-camera stuff. I'm going to just try and do a couple of raids where I focus purely on finding resources that I need for the hideout. And the reason I don't want to do those videos on camera is I don't think they're going to be particularly entertaining, because they're mostly going to be like this video. So I showed you one, right? And then basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do 3 or 4 more raids that are exactly like this, where I don't go to the hotspots on the map, I just go and loot technical items. And that's really not ideal for anyone, right? I mean, it's not very entertaining, it's not a lot of action, especially not in single player, where things are a little bit more predictable, and yeah, you know, they're definitely easier, I think, by extension, and so, yeah, I don't really think that's gonna be all that important. We do need to mark tanks on Shoreline now, that's the other task. Which is alright, I suppose. And then... any messages? No. Right, so he gave me a Thunderbolt. Technically speaking, right? Technically speaking, I can use the Thunderbolt to store... to store items like this. Trade-in items that are used for crafting and so on, like technical items and so on, but do I really want to do that? It's a question, certainly. It's a question that I need to ask of myself. Do I really want to do that? I'm not sure. but I'll think about that in a moment. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned with the rest of the series. Next time, like I said, I still want to do like a task a video, more or less. So I'm going to leave out doing most of these tasks for later. The one I might do is like... What? There was one to kill 3 PMCs with a pistol. I might do that on accident, although I don't really think so. I might do, like, Signal, for example. By accident, just by finding stuff. But, like I said, this isn't really the most engaging type of content to watch, because I'm just finding items in raids and I'm bringing them back over here and I'm grinding. And this sort of grinding is the most entertaining, so yeah. I figure I need to do a couple of runs that are going to be a bit more boring, just to set myself up to do a few runs in places like Streets, Interchange, Reserve later down the line, which will be a lot more fun. And I kind of want to get to that level and get to that content sooner rather than later, if you know what I mean. Like, I want to get to that content faster in terms of the number of videos. I want to do, for example, maybe, what is this, episode 25, 6, something like that, whatever. I don't know how many I've recorded off the top of my head, but I want to get to maybe, like, do a reserve run by episode 30. And if I record all of these raids where I just go looking for bolts, nuts, and wires or stuff like that, it's going to be by episode 70 that I have to do it. Okay, maybe not literally, maybe it'll be like episode 50. So I want to bring you more high-quality content sooner rather than have you go through all these boring missions with me, even though I know full well that there is a certain level of charm, maybe not charm, maybe a certain level of attachment and permanency and interest where you see every single step of the process when it comes to hardcore Tarkov, or softcore Tarkov in this case. Like, you're sort of more immersed into the run and attached to everything when you know how I got every single one of these. But truth of the matter is, if I could just buy everything off a fence right now, I would do it, because I have a fair bit of money and not a lot to do with it. Unfortunately, this is what he often... has. Stash 0 to 3. Oh, yeah, I have 3 in the stash, right. Yeah, unfortunately, this is what he often has, so... In other words, not much. I'm thinking I might buy another one of the Lucky Scav junk boxes from Therapist. I have the money for it, and I have an uncomfortable amount of stuff here that I need to get rid of. So I might do that. It is just it is $1 million. It is a lot of money, but I kind of have to, I think. I really don't... I really have no space anymore. Like, almost literally no space. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to sort out some of this stuff, sell a bunch of things probably too, and then I'll see you in another episode. Hopefully one just like this, when nothing crashes, because heavens no, that's something I've had to deal an awful lot with recently with OBS. Unfortunately, it is the best program for recording stuff like this. It's really, really good in terms of quality, frame rate, resource usage, everything. And it's free, but and it has the most amount of support on it for everything. But at the same time, it just crashed, goddammit. Oh, and yeah, I did save the Defender armor also at Tier 5 plates front and back. I mean, eventually I'm going to die with this Tier 6 stuff. So, yeah, I have a backup armor just in case I end up needing it. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Have fun, take care, bye-bye, and you know the drill, donation options in the description. I'll see you all next time. Take care.